David Thompson, go ahead, please.
Emeka, I know you guys are obviously focused on the task at hand, but have you had any time just to sort of things in preparation going into your final home game?
Yeah, definitely. I probably won't feel it until it's gone. Probably not even this season, maybe next season, but definitely it's been crazy, crazy, crazy ride. I'm very thankful.
Are there any little particular things that really stand out to you this week that you are taking stock of, the little things you're enjoying?
Probably just being around the guys, and it's a little bit different this week because of the Friday game, so I can't really do my normal routine. So I kind of was aware of them last week because it was like the last time I was really able to do my routines that I do before the game. So, but yeah, definitely noticed it.
James Henderson.
Emeka, what does this game against North Carolina mean to you as a in-state player?
For us, I feel like this means everything, really. I mean, you always want to beat Chapel Hill. I mean, you always want to beat your rival team. So I feel like this game means a lot to all of us, I feel like.
Alec?
Yeah, kind of going off that, Coach Doran said yesterday, I think he said there's a million reasons to win this game with senior day and the rivalry game and, trying to get to 10 wins, all those things. As a player, do you kind of look at those things and, heading into this week, use those to be reasons, or is it kind of the other side where you're maybe trying to block that out and just focus on the game at hand rather than letting all those other things kind of fuel you?
I feel like, I mean, me personally, at least, I don't really let anything fuel me. That I don't think that's the. I feel like at the end of the day, it's a game, and it's another opponent we don't like. We don't like any of them, so at the end of the day, you just want to win and just play really, really well. I feel like, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of history between the two of us, so it means a little bit that much more. And they're just down the road, so that's a kind of a way to look at it.
Todd Gibson.
Yeah, Mecca, growing up, how closely did you follow this rivalry? And were you honestly an NC State fan your whole life leading up to where you are now?
I probably was like a Duke basketball fan, honestly, when I was younger. I always loved Duke basketball, so I wasn't too into it until I got here. Really, I started to understand the rivalry and watching games. When I seen the State play Chapel Hill, it always got real physical. And then being in the games, it always gets real physical. So it's really fun to watch and be a part of, and just understand the rivalry that much more, playing in it so many years now.
James Henderson.
Emeka, obviously some of your teammates have a decision similar to what you had last year. Looking back on that decision, how do you feel about it a year later? And what type of advice could you give some of those guys if asked?
I I feel great about it. I've been blessed this year to be able to do things I've been able to do. We've done a lot of different things that we haven't done before at State, and just for them, I feel like what their heart really desires. I just try to say, like, there's something that you haven't done, and there's a goal you haven't gotten yet. Like, there's no rush, I feel like, to leave. Just be smart, try to graduate, get your degree, and then on top of that, I mean, if there's certain guys that are coming back too, that you're friends with or whatever the case may be, there's a lot of different decisions, different points for coming back. So it's a little bit difficult for everybody else because they're different situations. So, but my main advice to be to really just follow your heart and just understand that once you make a decision, like, there's not really going back. So.
And just to follow up, did the record play a role at all for you? I mean, just establishing your legacy here, being, considered one of the top receivers to ever play here, owning that record, did that play a role at all?
Not really. Really, it was just trying to be around the guys one more time. I mean, being around there and just being around DC and all the receivers. Felt like I just have more to prove, and I always feel like I have more to prove in me, which is the toughest part about it because I just feel like I can show so much more. But I mean, the way it goes, you get what you get and just keep going, So.
Thank you.
David.
Emeka, how much did this final season prepare you, for the next level, and how much is that still part of your plans, your trajectory to try to go play in the NFL after this?
I mean, it's been a crazy season. I feel like for myself, I just had to go through a lot of different things, even before the season, just to get ready to play. I'm pretty sure y'all know that I missed spring and I missed all of fall camp basically. So, what you're seeing out there is just like pure God, honestly, just pure prayers. Because for the game, for my first game, I was like, I don't even know if I was gonna play. Like, I didn't know how much like, I could do, and the fact I was able to play this many games and to be able to finish this last game is like amazing. So it didn't go the way I planned it to, but the fact that I was able to even just play one game is a blessing. So I'm very thankful.
And I mean, are you still wanting to play in the NFL? I mean, is that still part of the dream?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I will play in the NFL. So,
Would you mind, could you take us just through a little bit more of those struggles in the fall and the springs and the things you were going through physically and mentally to get back onto the field?
I was just hurt. Like I was hurt. Man, I was hurt all spring. I'm trying to think. So I was able to train for like a month when I got back from after the bowl game. And I missed all spring and basically came back in May and June. So like I missed July and August. So it really was like till game time. So I really like trained for like 3 months on not consecutively, and when I was back, I just love to work hard. So when I was back in like May and June, I was trying to just go as hard as I can, probably put my body in overdrive. And, it was just tough because I was like, man, it's my last season. I'm trying to like, be out there with the guys. And I really just got so far away from football. I felt like I was going to be so rusty. Like throughout the season, I felt like I was kind of still gaining my way back, like confidence and just like different things. Like, you haven't like caught the ball. It's a lot different catching the ball in the jugs than from 11 on 11. Like it's different angles or whatever the case may be. So like, it's just different struggles like that. But just kind of just finding confidence every day, every practice to be able to be back out there with the guys and how to go through.
Alec?
Yeah, Mecca, did you go through the senior day ceremony last year? I can't remember.
Yeah, I did.
So what do you remember kind of about the emotion of that part of the game? And then, I mean, as you kind of headed into doing it again, what are you kind of looking to maybe remember a little bit more this time, take more note of?
Last time I kind of knew I was like, I might be able to come back. So it wasn't too like stressful, But this time, it's really just it. And it's going to be packed out. Like the stadium wasn't packed out last year because of COVID and everything. So it's just going to be packed out against Chapel Hill. I mean, it's going to be a big game. So just excited to take it all in and just enjoy the ride, really.
Anybody else have anything for Emeka?
I guess just to give you the opportunity, if you could sort of, say something to this fan base and the people who have been a part of your journey for the last, 5 years or so.
Yeah, I'll just say really just thank you guys so much for accepting me. Just for ups and downs. I feel like they've always just had my back. And whenever I'm able to just go out in the community, whatever the case would be, everybody just tells me like how proud they are of me, which is huge. You spend a lot of time working hard in the dark days, and it's just you in the film, man. It's just you in the jug. So when you're able to get out of that a little bit and just see other people that like are truly thankful for everything that you've done, is truly a blessing. So I thank you guys so much. I thank Wolfpack Nation so much for everything they've done. I truly do love them. And just reach out, really, if you're ever going through anything, you ever need anything from me, advice, whatever the case may be. If you're a young kid trying to get to where I am and have been, just please reach out, because I will always check my messages, whatever. I'm always responding to everybody. So, just reach out to me. I feel like just communicating back with the community is the biggest thing for me. So
Cool.
Emeka, thank you very much. Appreciate you coming by.
thank you.
And if you guys hold on one sec.